Coming up on Look Today, well, after a heated debate between Warren County Tourism Committee and business owners, kind of divisive decision was made. I've got details. And South High Marathon Dance kicks off tomorrow. We were there today. More on that coming up. Plus, SUNY Adirondack partners with Castleton University. I've got those details all ahead on Look Today. Welcome everyone, I'm Jay Hood Jackson and this is Look Today. Well, on tonight's program, I sit down with Patrick Nelson. He's a candidate, 21st Congressional District, and he's here to talk about gun violence, gun control, other important issues that affect our communities. Plus, I also sit down with Jonathan Newell. He's Executive Director of the Strand Theater in Hudson Falls, and he's here to talk about the developments at the world-class theater and some of the upcoming events. Plus, we've got your weather for the Tri-North counties, but first, these headline stories. Well, in our lead story, after a heated debate between the Warren County Tourism Committee and business owners, kind of a divisive decision was made. Now, the discussion focused on whether Warren County should fill a vacant position in its tourism department or whether it should give more funding to the Lake George CVB. Well, the Board of Supervisors voted to fill the vacant position in the department. Now, position is an assistant tourism coordinator that pays $44,000 a year. Well, Dennis Dickinson, the supervisor of Lake George, cast the only dissenting vote against this decision. We were there today and we spoke to him.
The tourism department is totally controlled by the supervisors. So the business community comes and says to the supervisors, we think you should do this or you should do that. And if the supervisors don't listen to them and react to that, it creates this angst, and that's what you're seeing here, and that's why I've been promoting the CVB. I want the business people to be able to have some control over some of that occupancy tax money.
Now, the decision comes after the Warren County Supervisors allocated the CVB a 43% increase in occupancy tax funding, 2018. Well, Frank Dietrich, spokesperson for the Warren County Lodging Association, believes the county and the CVB should be working together. And we spoke to him about that meeting.
From the business community, our contribution to that discussion was asking the supervisors to think about this as an opportunity and to think differently about it. In our view, we had an opportunity to take the funding for that position and, consistent with our goal of moving to a fully funded Convention and Visitors Bureau, move that funding over to the CVB and let the CVB hire that individual and provide whatever critical elements of that job were back to the County Tourism Department themselves.
Now, as you know, we're following this story quite closely, so we're going to have a lot of updates on this as this conversation develops. Switching from news to weather, well, expect snow later tonight coming into tomorrow morning. So for a more detailed look at our weather, let's head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast.
Thanks, Jesse. I'm meteorologist Clarence Sponsor with your first look weather update here on Look TV. Cold front and a potent low pressure system now heading into our area with a stationary front as well. We'll see overnight lows in the mid-30s in Albany, so the Capital District will experience generally lower to mid-30s for overnight lows, with that stationary front just to the south. So rain and snow chances are likely, may see about an inch or so accumulation. Some areas could receive more, other areas could receive less. 35 the overnight low. Only managed to reach the upper 30s Friday with rain and snow chances as well, potentially going all snow with about 1 to 2 inches of accumulation. Out the door forecast mid-30s with a north wind at 15 to 25 miles per hour. So that means wind chills could be in the mid-20s and yes, rain and snow chances. Extended forecast will be in the lower 40s with a 20% chance of lingering rain and snow chances with an overnight low at 31. Partial sunshine on Sunday, so any outdoor plans this weekend you might do in the second half of the weekend, although you still need those heavier sweaters to heavier jackets. Back in the mid-40s for highs for Monday and Tuesday with mostly sunny skies and overnight lows in the lower 20s. That was your weather update on First Look Weather on Look TV. I'm meteorologist Clarence Sponsor. Now sending back to you, Jesse.
I also don't know what the heck that is on Clarence's glasses. Maybe, maybe he had brain surgery or something. I'll check with him. I'll let you know. All right, back to the news. South High Marathon Dance kicks off tomorrow. All weekend long dance extravaganza is one of the biggest fundraisers in the whole area. Guess what? They've raised over $6 million to date. Now, each year, the event raises money for up to 30 different organizations in need. Now, the event is organized and put together really by the students. Well, we spoke to Ali Mayat about what it means to her to be a chairperson for this event.
It means so much to be on the committee because as a kid, I've grown up with marathon, even as a kid, and then having my older sister, Mackenzie Mayat, being a chairperson and then fulfilling her spot. It's just really awesome being a child, growing up, then being a dancer, and then being a chairperson. It's truly amazing, and I'm very thankful for everyone and everybody's help and everything.
Congratulations, Ali. In other news, well, SUNY Adirondack has announced it will partner with Castleton University. It's going to be a collaborative effort to create a pathway for a degree completion, 4-year degree completion. Now, the agreement guarantees admission to all SUNY Adirondack graduates who achieve a GPA of 3.0 or higher. Now, by the way, SUNY Adirondack also has collaborative efforts with SUNY Plattsburgh and Empire State College. Well, up next, I sit down with Patrick Nelson. He's a candidate, 21st Congressional District, and he's here to talk about gun control, gun violence, and other important issues that affect our communities. I also sit down with Jonathan Newell, Executive Director of the Strand Theater in Hudson Falls, and he's here to talk about the recent developments at this world-class theater and a lot of the upcoming events. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea, how about join us for an interview? Then give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000. Well, that's all the time we have for this edition of Look Today. We checked during the break here, and Dana and Drew and Andrew and Antoinette and I think that maybe Clarence broke his glasses right before the broadcast and put a Band-Aid on it. We'll let you know tomorrow. Tonight on Look TV, it's sold. That's our call-in auction program. Great estate jewelry and coins. And don't forget, tune in tomorrow night for the stories that matter to you. Good night, everyone.